All right, Carl, we are back up.
All right, fast forward. So this guy's got this rap sheet, and he's following people around and trying to get them in trouble. And he's just a problem. All the cops know him. They all know who this guy is. So fast forward to 2017. According to video footage and witness statements, Capwell confronted Jose Moreno and two other men as they attempted to dine at Denny's. And this is early morning hours, like 3:30 a.m. You know, you got to hit up Denny's, right? So he was working security for Denny's at this time. Capwell told the men they were trespassing. The men questioned Capwell's authority, calling him a rent-a-cop, and asked to speak to the restaurant manager. This did not go over well.
Carl, hold on. Fuck. All right, do a take two on that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Is everything good now?
We're good to go. Go ahead.
So fast forward to 2017, this guy who's tattletaling on everyone and following people around, trying to get him in trouble. All the cops know this guy by name because he's constantly inserting himself in these things. So now he's a armed security guard for a Denny's restaurant. And
the worst kind of restaurant.
According to video footage and witness statements, Capwell confronted Jose Moreno and two other men as they attempted to dine at Denny's in the early morning hours of July 22nd, 2017. Capwell told the men they were trespassing for some reason. The men questioned Capwell's authority, calling him a rent-a-cop, and asked to speak to the restaurant manager. This did not go over well. He does not like being called a rent-a-cop.
Well, I'm sure it's not the first time he's heard it.
This pissed him off to the point where he tased Moreno, despite being warned that Moreno had a pacemaker. Moreno fell to the ground. His friends helped him remove the electroshock weapons probes. And at this point, they go back to their car and they tell Capwell that they could be calling the police on him for doing this, but they're just going to leave. They don't need Denny's that badly. They're just going to get out of there.
No one needs Denny's that badly to get tased.
Capwell says it had already gotten past that point and they had lost the right to leave. He runs up to the car and physically yanks Moreno out of the car. After he pulls this guy out of the car, they start fighting. Moreno's like, what is going on right now? So you got this 25-year-old Moreno, this 34-year-old security guard. They're in a fight. Security guard,
crazy.
Capwell starts getting beat up.
Good.
Because he's a pussy.
Great.
And decides.
Where's your taser now?
Well, he pulls out a .40 caliber Glock handgun and shoots Moreno twice in the chest, killing Moreno.
Wow.
Marion County Judge David Leith sentenced Capwell to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years. He was also ordered to pay $3,650 in restitution to Moreno's family to cover his burial costs.
One thing I know for sure is that this guy's not going to have fun in prison.
No. And I'm
the
sure he's going
to
pose as a guard. Yeah, he's going to pose as a guard, act like he's one of the guys. It's going to be a problem. Vinny, I found another security guard that I thought an honorable mention it might be worth.
Oh, please. I found like 5 that were honorable mentions worthy. Go ahead.
This is a fun one. I sent you the video. If you're able to play this video.
Where'd you send it to?
I emailed it to you.
Did you send it to the creep off?
Probably not. Probably your Vinny. You want me to send it to the creep off? I can do that.
Yeah, God damn it. Go ahead.
What's so wrong? I feel like nothing's going right for you today. All right. We find the link again. Uno momento, por favor.
All right, kids. I want to make this work. Hold on.
Oh, you got it?
No, I'm waiting for it.
Okay.
But I'm going to have to hopefully not freeze up everything. I don't know how this shit happened.
I don't know either.
Where'd you send it?
I just sent it to the creep off email.
Thanks, pal.
Yep. So this happened in Atlanta in, I think, 2017 at a Major League Baseball game.
Okay, hold on one second.
Here, I'll fill time the way that Stuttering John does.
Great. Fucking killing me, Carl. You're fucking killing me, Carl. God, I hope a window. You're giving me shit on the fly. I'm trying to do my best.
I know. This is my fault. I'm the problem here. Totally understand.
Correct.
All
Here's
right.
your video.
So let the video play, and I'll kind of tell you what's happening here.
He brought home the second Atlanta run, and he bounces one fair down the right field line. That's going to ricochet. No, it won't.
All right, so
Fan interference.
a fan just grabbed the baseball, even though it was live in play, hands it to this little 5-year-old kid who's all smiles. Security guard runs up, says, "You're out of here, buddy." But It's not just that. He also has to take the ball from the kid. Look at this. He tells the 5-year-old
First
kid,
career
"Give me the
double
ball."
by Rio Ruiz.
Why does the
that fan
security
will
guard need
be
the ball?
ejected from the game for interfering with the ball in play.
Going, hey,
Have some common sense there, fella. Give that ball back to the young man.
He's not doing it.
Give the ball back to the kid. He's not
Wow.
doing the best
Isn't
stuff.
this incredible? What an asshole.
Come on.
Wow.
Give the ball back.
Is he going to arrest the kid?
I think so. I think he's going to arrest the whole section. So anyway,
That's incredible.
that was a pretty fun one that I found as I was doing. I didn't think that would be good enough for my creep, but I thought it was fun to show everyone.
Yeah, there was another one that I saw where a guy who was a security guard for the San Diego Chargers, I'll tweet this out later.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's standing on the field about, 10 feet away from the cheerleaders, and he's furiously masturbating inside of his pants. That's a pretty good one, too. So, again, folks, sorry for the stream issues today. What a fucking nightmare. But I think it's time to do some voicemails. What do you say, Carl?
Yeah, let's hear some voicemails.
Our voicemail segment is brought to you by the City of Syracuse. Reminder, sledding is banned in almost all of Syracuse. One step closer to us ending all enjoyment in its entirety. See you in Syracuse.
Is that true? Sledding is banned?
Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Bunch of Grinches.
Weird.
But don't worry, Syracuse. You'll get there. You can do it. You'll get there. All right. Carl,
Yes.
first voicemail is for you.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Karl and Vinnie? Just wanted to let you know that I'm voting for Vinnie this week because Karl didn't even bring a creep. He just brought somebody defending his home. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. True believers. Bye.
Oh,
yeah.
Sounds like it was a little biased there.
Excelsior,
Yep.
true believers.
And I want to thank everyone for keeping it under 45 seconds this week.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Hey, Carl. I just want to let you know that there's this new show out there. It's called The Biggest Problem in the Universe, I think, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they completely stole your... The show's hosted by a fat guy and a guy with birth defects. They each have their fans vote on whatever topic they bring in every week. They got voicemails shitting on the hosts. I mean, what's up with that? That can't be a coincidence. All right, well, I just wanted to let you know that, well, love you, tons of fun, Vinny. And, Carl, your fucking teeth are as straight as your sexuality. All right, bye-bye. Good ya.
Good gear.
I'll have to look into this. Biggest problem in the universe, you say, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that they're stealing
I've heard this
they're
chestnut
stealing our
before.
whole gimmick.
I think it's kind of funny, though, because, like, it's a show that went so well and did such amazing things
Yeah.
that I never heard once in my fucking
I know, you didn't even
before
know
I
about it.
invented this.
When you came up with this idea, you explained it to me, and I went, that kind of sounds like the biggest problem in the universe, Vinny, but all right,
I
let's
was
do
like,
it.
Fucking what? All right, here we go.
Hey boys, just listened to Carl's Thanksgiving Creep. I thought the name of the show was The Creep Off, not The Based Off. Go fuck yourselves, Vinny Winnie.
Waka waka.
All right.
All right, I got another one here for you.
Okay, so the Thanksgiving creep options are somebody who married an old guy and killed him and then cooked him and tasted his fucking body, or somebody who was sick of people breaking into his house, so he shot them. Hard fucking decision, guys. Come on, Carl, you gotta bring it. I'm all for that guy shooting people. Maybe if it was more acceptable to shoot people for trespassing, I wouldn't have unpicked up dog shit on my lawn. Under 45 seconds, bitches, woo!
I wouldn't recommend you murder people for not picking up dog shit. I think that a warning would suffice.
All right, a voicemail just came in. I don't know what it is. I haven't heard it yet. But
Okay.
you know what? It just came in just now. So let's
Okay.
give it a shot.
Let's hear it.
Hey, what the good fuck is going on, Vinny and Carl? The fuck's going on with this current episode of the podcast? The fucking technical difficulties. What the fuck? You guys are just giving them all these fucking false promises.
I promise no one anything.
I don't know if you can hear it going on in the background, but come on, step it up. Don't call me back. Love you guys. Bye.
I did declare that we had fixed our issues and we weren't going to have these issues anymore.
Yep.
So that's probably on me for thinking that Vinny actually fixed his shit.
Yeah, you fucking thought I was
That was
competent.
That was dumb. That was very dumb.
Hey,
of
Vinny,
me.
what's wrong with the stream?
How should I know? I'm retarded.
Exactly.
All right, you got any voicemails today, Carl?
Nope. I don't have anything for us today.
Well, I feel like it's time for a scum parade.
Cause Vinny's a creep. And Carl's a weirdo.
Yep.
I'm not kidding around. They're both degenerate psychopaths with no business in a civilized society. And they're gonna take you on a scum parade.
You know, I like the smooth Croge better than the yelling, screaming Croge I had next to me the other day.
Yeah, he was fired up, wasn't he? Wow.
Woo, he was upset.
He was pretty fired up about that podcast.
All right. So, Carl, you've flown on planes with annoying people, yeah?
Oh, I am an annoying person, and I
What do you do on a
I
plane?
do fly on airplanes. I like to just fart.
Chronic masturbator?
I like to walk up and down the aisle and just crop dust everybody on the plane. I have a big bowl of chili. I like to eat fish on an airplane.
Actually, you kind of sound like a good time. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Just go the other way. I'll stay at the front. You start, just work your way back. So let's talk about a bad airline passenger, shall we, folks?
Okay, yeah.
A woman on a recent Delta Airlines flight from Syracuse to Atlanta, Georgia, allegedly began to breastfeed her service pet, which happened to be a cat.
All right. Well, did the cat at least identify as a human? Because that sounds like some weird ass shit to me.
Yeah, I would say it sounds like some weird ass shit. I'm not going to steal.
Dangerous. Have you seen cats?
Yeah, they
teeth?
have claws and shit. You're gonna
Yeah.
oh, fucking terrible idea. And bringing it on a plane to do it? I don't want to steal Jimmy Schubert's material, but this is an animal that is spooked by a vacuum cleaner.
That's a good point.
You're going to put it on a pressurized tube and fucking send it
and then
through
attach
fucking
it to
air.
your nipple.
Right.
Smart.
Real smart. So there was no images of this happening on the plane. Nobody got any pictures of it. But apparently what did happen was that the support staff on the airline sent down an ACARS, which is a special thing that pilots use to transmit short-based messages to the ground when they're having issues. This is the image of that was sent from the pilot to the ground, Carl.
Yeah.
It says, required, passenger in 13A is breastfeeding a cat and will not put cat back in its carrier when flight attendant requested.
So they're requesting security be at the gate when they arrive.
Yes.
Because of this. Now, that's probably something that's
Security,
pretty
PETA,
abnormal.
whoever you fucking need.
Yeah, right.
I'm for PETA this time. Fucking go get this lady.
I think you should bring Gregory Capwell there with his Glock.
And here's the story. Apparently, a flight attendant posted something on TikTok about it, claiming that security met the flight because a woman was breastfeeding her cat.
Hairless cat, too.
This woman had one of those, quote, like hairless cats swaddled up in a blanket so it looked like a baby.
Anyone who's been paying attention to how crazy women have been getting should not be surprised by this story at all. This is just a logical next step.
I mean, this fucking cat. What is going on here? How do you even train a cat to do this?
I don't know. And why are her breasts producing milk? There's so many questions here.
Oh my God.
Did she give birth to this cat?
Do you think she has to sprinkle catnip on her nipple? Like just
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
like,
that's probably how it starts, yeah.
how
Good
did you
point.
get your cat to do it before it died?
Oh, Vinny.
What?
Too soon.
For what?
Too soon.
Okay.
For sukiyaki. Poor Suki.
All right. So Ainsley, the flight attendant on TikTok, said her shirt was up and she was trying to get the cat to latch. And she wouldn't put the cat back in the carrier. And the cat was screaming for its life. Quote, what does she do at home if she's doing that in public?
Right.
Security met the flight just to tell her that she can't do that again because it was weird and gross. They finally a good security guard today.
Right. He's just
That's weird and gross,
He's
man.
just like, stop being a weirdo. It's annoying everybody. You stop being annoying.
Yeah.
Apparently there's no law that she broke. Right?
There's got to be a rule against giving it.
You know,
people fluid.
A lot. You can't.
People fluid.
People fluid. You can't just create every single possible law there is to create until somebody does something crazy like this.
Like, I mean, what the fuck? The state legislature still tried to fucking figure out what to do with weed money.
Right.
Now they got to figure out what to do with breastfeeding cats on plates. All right, next story.
Okay.
This story, I got to be honest with you. I have a lot of mixed feelings about. Because usually you know whose side I'm going to be on this. Charles Doty Jr., 63, became agitated when he was told that the pepperoni pizza he ordered at a Little Caesars in Cedar Bluff, Knoxville would take 10 minutes.
That sounds like something that's happened to you before.
Well, hold on. I don't want Little Caesars. No, thank you. Like that, there is a line, folks.
Okay.
I've said it before. Even shitty pizza is pizza. Maybe not Little Caesars.
Little Caesars is pretty bad pizza.
It's fucking a $5 pizza, and they advertise it. It's hot and ready.
That's
the sales pitch. We have it. It's
Yeah,
here.
right,
Come
it's
take
here,
it.
right. Yeah, I definitely do not want a $5 large pizza.
Yeah.
Does not sound like a good idea to me.
Well, they told him it was going to take 10 minutes. And he's like, it says hot and ready, bitch. Like,
Yeah,
he's
that's
not
true.
happy.
Yeah.
So he demanded a free order of breadsticks. They gave them to him.
Okay, good.
They cost like a nickel. Here you go, buddy.
Sure.
Go settle down. Well, he quickly ate them and then in front of the people in the store and then went out to his car and waited for his order. Now, they thought they calmed this guy down.
Sure.
Apparently, those breadsticks were just a crazy appetizer for this guy. I think they call him crazy bread.
Crazy bread.
They think that's what they call him there. So he comes back into the store with an what kind of gun was this? An AK something or fucking other.
An AK-47.
Yes, an AK-47.
I want to know, what's a white guy doing with an AK-47? I've never seen such a thing.
Getting his motherfucking pizza's what he's doing. And he goes in there, puts it in the woman behind the counter's face and says, where the fuck is my pizza?
That'll speed things up. That'll speed up the process.
I want my pizza now. That's what Kimberly Murrell said, who was working at her first shift at the shop when the incident took place.
Tough first day.
Yeah. She said she ran to the back of the store and told her boyfriend, Noah Beeler, who was also working the shift, no wonder the pizza's not getting out on time. These two are fucking making doe eyes at each other.
Yeah, you can't have people dating, working at the Little Caesars together.
This is a serious business.
By the way, I understand pulling a gun out if they don't accept the coupon that you brought. That makes sense to me. But you can't make pizza cook faster with the threat of violence. That doesn't turn up the oven. I don't know what this guy thought was going to happen.
I mean, what do they want them to do? Just like put out, I don't know. Fuck this guy. So Noah Beeler comes out and says, quote, what in God's great earth is going on in your head, mister? You got to calm down. There ain't no need to be hostile. This is Tennessee.
Yep.
And the guy moves his hands off the trigger onto the barrel, put on the safety. He said he then told Doty Jr. to leave, which he duly did without any more trouble.
Yeah, so this guy just like came to his senses all of a sudden and went, you know what? This is ridiculous. I should not be reacting this way at all. I'll just go.
I feel like this is kind of like the January 6th thing.
Yeah, he just got embarrassed. He's like, oh, okay, yeah.
I should have done this. All right. Time to
just
go.
trying to have a little fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, where's my pizza? So he was arrested a couple of days later because surveillance footage. Obviously, he was on camera doing this.
Yeah.
So he's facing charges of 4 counts of aggravated assault. He also faces a count of especially aggravated kidnapping because he was especially aggravated.
Okay. I don't know how kidnapping works, but sure.
That's a Class A felony in Tennessee. It could result in a sentence of up to 60 years in prison.
No, this guy's not going to prison for 60 years.
Yeah.
Well, how old is he? He's like 63, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he might never see the light of day again.
Yeah.
All right.
Either way, he went out on a high note, fighting for all of us.
Yes, we got to get... That is really...
I hate to hit it twice.
That really is the only reason why you go to Little Caesars, because the pizza is ready. And if it's not, I can see why that'd be irritating.
Yeah, there's literally no other reason to go to a Little Caesars unless you are absolutely starving and want a full pizza now.
Or if that guy's just trolling the sign and he's really good at it, and you're like, all right, buddy, I'll go grab a pizza. Do they have that everywhere? The Little Caesars guy twirls the sign around?
He shot him in the head on his way back to the car.
Don't tell me to go to a place that doesn't have a pepperoni pizza ready.
God damn it. So let's stay down south, shall we?
Okay.
Fayetteville, North Carolina. Police are investigating a 26-year-old named Eduardo Rubio.
Okay.
Now, he was in a relationship. Unfortunately, it was with a 13-year-old girl.
Oh, okay.
It turns out that in this relationship that the mother had no idea was happening. She said that they knew that they were dating. This guy's 26 and her daughter's 14, but she had no idea that they were having sex. And she had no idea that her 13-year-old daughter was pregnant by this guy.
Well, this was her ex-fiance. The mother was dating this guy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucked this story up, didn't I?
You did, just a little bit. That's all right. We'll get
the
back
mother
on
said
track.
she and Rubio were in a relationship for 4 years. And
Yes.
since his arrest, she's fully cooperated with the investigation. She is also said to be pregnant by the same man who allegedly impregnated her daughter. I was going to get to that. I didn't realize she was dating him. I thought she was just cool with the older guy banging the kid.
Dude, this guy sucks at pulling out. He knocked up the mom and the daughter. Is pulling out a white guy thing or something? Why are these people impregnating underage teens?
That's so weird.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
It's like you are the... What would that baby be? The 13-year-old's baby would be the granddaughter of the mother?
No, so what it would be is they'd be half brothers, right? So
Right.
these two kids would be half brothers, but they'd also have an uncle-nephew relationship going at the same time.
Oh, that's fun.
That's fun.
That could go bad, though. So here's the problem, though.
What's the problem?
The 13-year-old.
Here's the problem. I'm waiting for the problem here.
There was some trouble in paradise, Carl. Is
Okay.
really what was going on here. Apparently, last Friday morning, the 13-year-old got into a fight with Rubio. She told authorities that she was choked into unconsciousness several times.
Oh.
And Rubio then tried to run her over while she was unconscious.
How are you not able to run someone over while they're unconscious? That sounds really easy to do.
How can you not pull out twice? This guy sucks.
That's true.
This guy just sucks. It's the name of this episode. This guy sucks.
It sucks at everything.
She was taken. Somebody found her just like passed out on the street and took her to the hospital where they found out she was pregnant. She had injuries to her shoulders, arms, and knees. 4.5 months pregnant. Rubio is charged with statutory rape, attempted first-degree murder, and attempted murder of an unborn child.
Yeah, this guy's not a good guy. In fact, it's kind of funny because I saw this story attached to other stories that we were looking at for the Scum Parade because it's so ridiculous. They're like, by the way, there's this other crazy thing too. They just stuffed the story into every crazy true crime thing that's going on this week.
He tried to run her over. Like
Tried to run over his 13-year-old pregnant girlfriend.
What did Dudley Do-Right come by at like the last minute and pull her
Right.
up? Was it on the railroad tracks? What the fuck is this?
That's a bizarre story. I don't get it.
I picture this guy Rubio with like one of those pencil thin mustaches, just
Yep.
like, I'll run her over. That'll kill the evidence. Now,
Didn't work out.
did not. Pensacola, Florida, Carl. A 31-year-old Florida man with very strong opinions has been charged with 1,200 counts of sexual assault and incest involving a minor.
At what number does that number no longer matter? Right? I would think that if it was like a couple dozen from between 48 to 500, it's kind of all the same.
I see your client here is being charged with infinity counts of sexual assault.
Exactly, yeah. 1,200 counts. That's a lot.
This guy by the name of Robert Coda has
Yeah.
been charged with 600 counts of sexual assault on a victim between the ages of 12 and 18. He's also been charged with 600 counts of incest that allegedly took place over the past 6 years. Now, how did he get caught?
How did he get caught?
Well, he was turned in by his local pastor.
Oh, you'd think you could trust a pastor to be
Yeah,
cool.
sure.
Right?
Yeah, you would think that when they were passing the kids around, there was like a bro code.
Right. Pastor, come on, be cool about this.
After he had approached the pastor and said he had some, quote, issues with one of the church's beliefs.
So wait a second. You're telling me this guy was reading the Bible and he was like, wait a second. If this is true, then I'm a sinner.
It wasn't.
That can't be right. I got to ask the pastor about this. Incest is cool, right?
What is this book you're trying to hand me? Seems like a lot here. Can we thin this out a little bit?
Right.
I got some stuff we could trim out. So basically he had an issue with one of the beliefs. It wasn't even from the Bible. It was from the church guideline book, specifically referring to the word incest. Now, Carl, we just discussed why there isn't a rule on the books about breastfeeding a cat on the plane. There is a rule on the books in this church about incest.
Interesting. Yeah, so this has happened before.
I'm just pointing that out.
That's a good point.
This is a rule on the church's books that says no incest, please. Now, the further conversation prompted the pastor to tell Coda that he needed to report himself to the authorities. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, incest is cool. I fuck my kids all the time. What are you talking about, Reverend?
Was it his kids that he was fucking?
He was fucking a lot of people.
1,200, I believe.
Yeah, they were all family. No one in the Coda family was safe.
Do we know who he was fucking, though? I'm not sure if I read that.
Well, let's keep going.
All right.
Further conversation made the pastor tell on him, basically. Coda's information was given to the Escambia County Sheriff's Office by the tattletale pastor. The shocking arrest report says that the victim told authorities that she had sexual encounters with Coda since she was as young as 7 years old. After Coda explained that to her that sexual acts are a way of showing affection. The arrest further says that in September 2020, while the victim's mother confronted Coda about her daughter, he pointed a gun at the girl.
Oh, that's also the affection thing, right?
Yeah. I love you so much I can kill you. Well, authorities launched an investigation into the sexual assault and incest allegations. Coda was arrested for aggravated assault and domestic violence. Both the victim and Coda told the mother about the sexual relationship before taking their statements back after the incident.
Oh, okay. So they're like, oh, we're getting in trouble?
No,
we didn't do
no,
anything.
no.
No. We haven't been fucking for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Strike that.
Coda told police while being arrested for sexual assault and incest that the accusations, quote, did not surprise him.
It's not good.
Yeah, you people aren't open-minded in these parts.
Yeah.
So he's been booked to the Escambia County Jail, and his bond has been set at $3 million. What an asshole! Fucking 1,200 counts of sexual assault.
Yeah, that's a lot.
How would you fucking sucks to be on that jury? Count 1. Count 2.
She's
count
out.
3. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's going to take a long
How
time.
do you even keep track of that? Like, if you're going to, we find him.
It sounds made up. If I'm being honest with you, it just sounds like they just came up with a number. Like, I don't know, 1,200.
His lawyer's only hope is 12 fucking Carls on that fucking jury.
What?
Yeah, because you're just going to be like 1,200. I don't think so. That seems like a bit much. It's too much.
This guy's definitely walking free.
He's innocent.
Just for the goof. Hey, let's let this guy run for the goof.
He'll run out of kids. Hey! All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been this week's episode of The Creep Off. If you would like to watch Carl walk around a Walmart blasting porn on his phone as loud as he can and making eye contact with people while he does it, you can visit patreon.com/The Creep Off. The video is up there, and the video is free.
Yes.
Now, while you're there, you might just want to sign up for the Patreon because tomorrow, I believe, Carl,
we're recording
Scum Stream.
Scum Stream. Those are the fun bonus episodes.
Scum Stream coming tomorrow afternoon, kids.
Beautiful.
So put that on your calendars. Now, we will be back next week. Make sure you go to thecreepoff.com to vote for who you thought was the bigger creep. My guy who fucked a dead baby, or Carl's guy who, was a tattletale.
He's a tattletale, yeah.
Yeah, and I hate tattletales, but
me too.
Come on, you know what to do, people. So visit thecreepoff.com for that, and I guess it's nice to be important.
It's more important to be nice.
Gagia. Hello.
The cars are passing me by, they honk and say hello. Hey, that guy's jacking from his...
I like that song.
Cut that part out.
It's The Creep Off.
You can drink some more.
Dude, this is pretty up right here.
Jacking it, jack.
May your enemies be cursed in your podcast.